welcome
Cool.
to another episode of animjam podcast. Today, we are going to talk about AI and machine learning. Actually, Billy came up with this topic this past week, and now that he said that, I've recently watched this Netflix series called Social Dilemma, and
Yeah.
I know this has
Yeah.
nothing
Same
to
here.
do with animation, but that shit fucking scares the shit out of me, you know.
Yeah. Man, this shit's crazy.
but but yeah, we
It
want
makes you
to.
realize that, oh man, I'm in it.
Yeah,
This doesn't
exactly.
just affect, other people. It affects me. I'm being affected.
Yeah, because
You know?
essentially, whatever you search, whatever you even talk about in like next to that like if you're next to a microphone, you're talking like it picks it up and your phone or the app you're using just suddenly learns all your behaviors or like consumer
Yeah.
behaviors, and then they feed you, I guess, what you want to see or what he thinks you want to see.
Yeah.
And that's what's scary. I mean, they learn
Yeah.
quick because,
The
right
data.
now, yeah, man.
It's all about their data. They have so much data that
Yeah.
they probably have so much data on us right now
Yeah.
that it's kind of crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
like when I think about it, it's like that's kind of the way that I think animation is going to. It's
Hmm.
like if it can be automated, it will be automated. That's the way I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
There's just too much money to be made to not try to do it.
Yeah.
So I think people have already done it. It's just a matter of taking the scientific paper, translating that into like a marketable software, and then next thing you know, it's doing the animation for you. So
That is gloom. Like
yeah,
gloom and doom.
it's scary.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
it
both
is.
scary and exciting at the same time. That's
Yeah.
the craziest part. Is like I don't know how to feel about it. Like, should I be excited? Should I be worried?
Yeah.
Mm,
I think
Probably
there's
both.
like a utopian and dystopia sort of feeling where,
Yeah,
these things create amazing, like, there's so much opportunity to create these amazing things, but it's like also they can put you out of a freaking job, you know?
yeah,
Uh, and, if it has a mind of its own, you just don't like, just, it's pretty crazy. Uh,
yeah. And
like,
even if it isn't just like thinking, like I think a lot of people think like when it gets to AI, it's like, oh, this thing can think better than you, and it's
mhm,
more creative than you and whatnot. But it really is just like it's not thinking at all in a
mhm.
sense. It's kind of dumb, but it's actually really good at what it's trained to do. So it's just like a really smart trained monkey, but at the
Yeah,
same time it's still a
yeah,
monkey.
yeah,
It's probably even dumber than a monkey because
yeah,
it doesn't have any general intelligence.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
let me screen share. Okay, you see this?
yeah.
Yeah, so this is crazy. Like they trained the program to basically animate, you know. It's
Oh my
basically
God.
animating the character for you. And
Hmm.
it knows how to like weight shift. It knows how to like slow down, speed up, and
Yeah,
jump, climb, all those things. It's
yeah. Oh wow.
and it looks so good. Like that would take so long to animate. And this too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they trained on mocap data sets for this, but then now it knows how to do all these things, like how to sit down, how to stand up.
So, as in, like, is it a bunch of cycles that, like, does a human have to
I
do a
mean,
cycle and then
I'd
it,
probably I think it would have to. It needed the
yeah,
data, right? So it needed to
yeah,
know how to like how to
yeah,
sit down, how to like lift stuff up, and
yeah,
how to do all those things. But like it's learned enough that it's kind of proceduralized now. Like here, I think is an example of like when it sits down, like how to place the arms down. Like, is it here? Do you place the arms like wider? If the
uh,
chair spans wider, then it'll place the arms out wider, right?
okay,
And
yeah, yeah,
then how deep the seat is, it knows like, oh, how I should lean back and sit and stuff like that, I guess. But
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. It's like you could use this as a first pass, You know,
Yeah.
if I needed to do something, you just pre-program some moves maybe, and it knows
Yeah.
how to blend between them. It knows like
Yeah.
how to do all the weight shifts for you. I'll take this as a first pass any day. In
Oh
fact, like,
yeah.
this is maybe good enough to take as like a second, third pass, just before
Yeah.
you finish polishing. So
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy that it's at this level now. And
Yeah.
then, like this one's a thinking one where it's like the AI is playing against itself. So like, the AI is kind of like this
Oh
is
my
more like game
God.
related, but it's like this is actually kind of thinking, it's doing like some sort of logic where it's using strategy and stuff like that. What appears to be strategy, you know, but it's
This
just trained
is
data. It's just like
yeah.
the weights.
This is so creepy. Like,
It's so crazy. Look, they're moving these, like they're like basically thinking how to do
yeah.
these things.
Yeah.
But it
Wow.
seems like there's so much intelligence to it, but really it's just like that's just how it's been trained. So it knows what
Yeah.
to do based on the parameters. But yeah,
Yeah.
that just shows you like how crazy it is. And there's so many of these things on
Yeah.
2 minute papers
Okay.
that is, and then this one's a crazy one. This one it creates like 3D from the 2D. It's able
Oh.
to basically take just a few photos and then reconstruct like the missing parts,
Oh
and it knows
wow.
like spatially, so like they're moving the sphere around in space and it knows how to like place things behind and in front.
Oh wow.
So like yeah, it's just showing like all the iterations. So this is like the previous iteration and it improved upon it now, so it's even better. So like that's the new iteration of it. So only 6 months and it went from like this to this, and that's like a 3D object with all the textural information,
Oh my God.
and it's just
Modelers are
reconstructed.
so screwed.
Yeah, reconstructed from photos like
Yeah.
these holiday tourist style photos. This isn't in like photogrammetry level quality. They're definitely not like
Hmm.
using photogrammetry high resolution drone scans to recreate this.
Yeah.
It's just like crappy tourist photos
Dude,
and
like
not that many of them.
that is crazy because like essentially we could just be like, hey, like for example, we're creating our own content. You just get a phone camera and just shoot like maybe a room, right? And then
Yeah,
boom, you have everything.
boom, you get a 3D scene. That's, I mean, it sounds like sci-fi, but it's actually like that's where we're at right now.
Oh my
We're already
God.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
there was a really good one actually, and it wasn't from 2 minute papers, but if I find the link, I gotta send
Yeah.
it to you so we can put it in like the description. But it was creating Disney style characters from photos. So it would
Oh my
it would
God.
basically caricature you or caricature a particular person's face, like a photo,
Yeah.
into a Disney style character, and it looks so good. I was like, damn, that's so appealing. That looks like it was painted by like a full on Disney,
Wow.
like Disney slash Pixar level artist.
Dude.
And it was so good because they were taking different ethnicities, they were taking different age and different
Yeah.
like just different like face characteristics and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were feeding it to this like algorithm, and it was spitting out these images that looked like that person, but like a stylized version. It was
Oh
so
my
cool.
God. Can we find it?
No,
Can we do it
yeah. Let me
now?
see if let me see if I can find it. I'm trying to find the video that I found, but
Yeah. Because I was thinking, okay, when we were making our
it's just
rig, we needed sort of like a concept artist or somewhat, or relying on a modeler,
yeah,
right? But I'm thinking like, dude, why don't we just use this and make our like just
yeah,
take a
yeah.
photo of someone and just be like, hey.
Oh,
uh,
this is cool as well. By the way, this is AI generating people's faces, but
yeah.
without like it's just using data set that has been trained on these. Like that's what this person does not exist. It's an
Okay.
actual website, and you can go to it, and you can, I guess you can just refresh it or whatever, and it shows you a new
Yeah.
person's face.
Okay.
But like these faces don't actually exist. Like these aren't real people. It's just like a
What?
randomized face. It looks
Dude,
so
that looks so
convincing.
real.
It looks so real. Like that can't be fake. That can't be AI. This is like completely generated.
Jesus, that's so
So
scary.
you'll never find a person that looks exactly like that in the world.
Oh my God. That is so
So
scary.
yeah, there's one that to did I miss it? Yeah, this one is to stylize these characters. I think.
Okay.
Wait, let me get to the good stuff. Here we go. The Disney Tunified thing. I don't
Okay.
know if this is. I think this might. Is this the new one? I think maybe it is the new one. Yeah. Let me just path through this. Look at that. I mean,
Oh
okay, this
wow.
isn't that good, but so,
This one's
look at
good.
that.
Yeah, that one's good.
It's even doing Asian faces. I mean, come on, that's pretty good.
Yo face.
Kanye.
Oh my God. Wow.
I've seen some better ones. I don't know. They didn't show the best ones
I
here
mean, yeah,
in
some
this
of them look
video.
okay, but
There
it's
was
pretty
some that I
crazy though.
saw that was like, man,
Yeah.
this. They showed one of that guy, like Benedict Wong, I think is his name, the actor,
Okay.
and it was so good. But yeah, it shows you how. Look at that, man. It's like free rotoscope.
Oh my God, dude. If I had that,
Nobody's
like,
safe.
yeah, if I had that, like, when I first started as a journalist, oh, all those hours saved from fucking
Oh man.
keying
Yeah,
out
it's
green
just
screen.
yeah. This is not even green screen. It's like it's just on a black wall, I think, and then it managed to key out the actress.
Well, that's what's
So
great.
yeah, like,
Like, even Microsoft Teams, like the software that I use at work to communicate with each other, you can change the background of, your webcam. And,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. You could do it with
that,
Zoom. I think I could do it right now.
yeah. I don't know whether you can do it with Zoom, but it's pretty crazy because, we're not,
Yeah,
it's not especially clear or anything. And it can
yeah.
already like cut out
It can
stuff.
already key. Yeah, it can key you
Yeah.
already. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's using some sort of like AI thing at the back.
Oh, yeah, for
It
sure.
must be. I mean, there's no way it can be. There we go. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Look, my arm's cut off though.
Yeah. Because of
Give
the
me my
mic.
arm back. Oh, it is because of the mic.
Yeah.
Got like half the face.
Oh, no, now it detects it.
It
That's
actually
crazy.
detects my face is going behind. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Dude, that's
Okay,
mad.
that's kind of scary. I want to turn it off.
Yeah. Dude, that's like, yeah, man. Yeah, no one's safe. But
Yeah, nobody's safe.
now I'm glad I
But I
didn't
don't know.
pick
It's
modeling.
kind of yeah. You don't want a realistic model. But that's the thing. Like with the stylized stuff, it's not that far of the stretch. I don't think to get to the stylized modeling. They've already
Yeah.
managed to stylize face it, right? It's only
Hmm.
going to get better. That's the thing. It's like what we've seen before was like, it's pretty good, but it could be better.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna get better. That's the thing. They're just improving each time. They're using
Well,
what's called like a GAN network.
okay.
And then what it does is it has one AI, like one basically like one neural net, which trains on like how to improve the stylization, and there's got another neural net to train on whether or not that like the end result of that image looks good or not. So
Okay.
it's just training itself basically. It's creating the stylized image and then it's
Okay.
saying, is this good enough? Like, does this compare to what we should be expecting? And if it's known, it goes back and it learns what to change. It'll try
Change.
some
Yeah.
different stuff and it'll change. It'll come back and this is good. So that it's just gonna get better. Like
Well,
as one trains like making stylized images gets better, the other one gets trained in detecting whether that looks good or not and gets better at that.
so one's the eye and one's the
Yeah, one's the
practitioner.
hand. That's a good way to
Oh my
one's the eye, one's the
God.
hand.
Dude,
So
man.
it's yeah. So
Yeah,
if you put
yeah.
them together, then it's like you have this like really good combo.
And they can
And
do it
then
24/7 at a faster speed too.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just like,
They've
yeah.
got all the compute power
Oh my
available to the
God.
all the Amazon compute power that it needs.
Yeah. Thanks for watching or listening to our content. If you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks again. Peace.